If you have high blood pressure, often known as hypertension, you probably already know that one of the best methods to control it is with a good diet. Whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and a lean protein should all be consumed in moderation. You should also avoid foods that are high in salt and sugar because they are among the top dietary factors associated in high blood pressure. High blood pressure management is no different than managing any other chronic health condition that may appear daunting. Welcome back to Better Life. In today's video, we will see 13 foods that will raise in blood pressure according to dietitians. Make sure you watch the end of the video to find out how these foods increase blood pressure. Before you begin watching the video, please subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any future content like this. So without further ado, let's get into it. Number 1. Table salt. Your body retains water when you consume salt. When you eat too much, the additional water in your blood puts more pressure on the walls of your blood vessels, causing your blood pressure to rise. If you already have high blood pressure, eating too much salt will worsen it and could make any blood pressure medication less effective. One of the easiest ways to lower blood pressure is to limit your salt intake. This change will be noticeable very soon, perhaps within a few weeks. All the health issues that high blood pressure brings, such as heart disease, stroke, renal disease, and various other forms of dementia, can be brought on by eating too much salt. Number 2. Red meat. Due to its high vitamin B12, zinc, protein, and other key nutrient content, red meat is frequently advised as part of a balanced diet. However, if you already have high blood pressure, consuming significant amounts of red meat might be harmful. According to research, red meat consumption was a common occurrence of 37% of those with pre-hypertension and 9.8% of those with hypertension. In one study of 97,745 high blood pressure patients, red meat consumption was found to be positively correlated with an increased risk of high blood pressure. The study found that every additional 100 grams of red meat consumed daily resulted in a 14% risk increase. Number 3. Sugar. Data from several studies and experimental trials, according to the study, show that additional sugar, particularly fructose, raises heart rate, contributes to inflammation and insulin resistance, and raises blood pressure and its variability. According to another study, eating or drinking foods and beverages high in sugar, such as those found in the standard American diet, increases the risk of high blood pressure, particularly in older women. Popular sugary foods to avoid include pre-packed meals, granola bars, drinks such as soda and fruit juice. Number 4. Canned soups. We no longer need salt to preserve canned goods thanks to modern technologies. According to Nielsen, producers frequently still add a lot of salt to their products since sterilizing food and storing it in a can might cause the flavor to be lost. Between 100 and 940 milligrams of sodium are found in 1 cup of canned soup. Seek out products that are marked low, no, or no salt. Low sodium implies a serving has no more than 140 milligrams of sodium. Furthermore, McManus advises adding low sodium stock to broth-based soups in order to thin them out. Number 5. Chicken. Chicken is frequently processed with saltwater solutions injected into them before you ever put anything on it, making it a secret source of sodium. On the CDC's list of top 10 sources of sodium, chicken is actually ranked number 8. Between 40 and 330 milligrams of salt can be found in 1 boneless, skinless chicken breast. Look at the label. At most, 70 milligrams of sodium should be present in each serving. Number 6. Alcohol. The most typical alcohol-related health issue is high blood pressure. Many individuals are unaware of it. The muscles in your blood vessels can be impacted by heavy alcohol consumption. They may get narrower as the result of this. Your chance of having hypertension increases as you consume more alcohol. You are in more danger if you drink frequently, especially if you are older than 35. The risk can go on with just 1 drink every day. The heart has to work harder to pump blood around your body when your blood vessels are smaller. Your blood pressure increases because of this. Number 7. Caffeine. Even if you don't have high blood pressure, caffeine may cause a brief but significant rise in your blood pressure. What precipitates this increase in blood pressure is unknown. Each person reacts differently to caffeine in terms of their blood pressure. Caffeine may disrupt the hormone that keeps your arteries broad, according to some studies. Others believe that caffeine increases the amount of adrenaline released in your adrenal glands, which raises your blood pressure. The average blood pressure of some caffeine drinkers is greater than the average blood pressure of non-drinkers. Others who use caffeinated drinks often become tolerant to the stimulant. If you are still watching the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, so that you can live a healthy and better life. Moving on! Number 8. Daily meats and bacon. Salt is a common seasoning and preservative agent for bacon and desatine meats. 3,910 milligrams of sodium are contained in one serving of Genoa salami. Although these slices of turkey breast from the daily may seem like a healthy option, they might really contain over 1,000 milligrams of sodium. Roast beef, pork tenderloin, chicken, or turkey that may have been roasted or grilled are all the better options due to the lack of preservatives in these items. You will need to buy them in tiny quantities or freeze them individually. Without the skin, there is around 40 milligrams of salt in a 2-ounce single-serving protein of roasted turkey. You will consume 2 ounces of fresh roast beef, which has 26 milligrams of salt per serving. Surprisingly, Americans consume a lot of bread, which is high in salt. Number 9. Trans fats and saturated fats. Avoid foods that are high in trans or saturated fats if you have hypertension. These fats can be found in organic foods such as chicken skin, dairy products, and red meat. The majority of trans fats in the diet of Americans are packaged processed foods because they are created by mixing oils to harden them. Trans fats are also known as hydrogenic oils. Your LDL cholesterol level is known to rise when you consume saturated or trans fats. The unhealthy kind of cholesterol is called LDL. Number 10. Pickles. Dill pickles and other salty foods raise blood pressure because of the body's natural response to sodium. One pickle won't necessarily be fatal. Pickle consumption on a regular basis, however, can result in high blood pressure and other dangerous chronic diseases when combined with the rest of your diet's extra salt chloride-containing foods. When deciding whether to include foods like pickles on your daily meal, take into account that if extra nutrient in cucumbers is worth the sodium trade-off. Number 11. Frozen pizza. At least once a week, many Americans eat frozen pizza. In addition to processed meats, the cheese on frozen pizza can drastically increase your salt consumption. Half a cup of tomato sauce often contains more than 400 milligrams of salt. Pizza crust contains more sodium, and manufacturers increase the salt content of frozen pizza to give it more flavor. Over 1,000 milligrams of sodium can readily be found in one slice of frozen pizza. Number 12. Tacos and burritos. Since salt is typically the main component of taco seasoning, anything added there will be high in sodium. Most tortillas contain a healthy amount of salt-cherished tacos. Number 13. Cheese. However, cheese is a double-edged sword in terms of a healthy heart. In addition to having a lot of sodium, it also has a lot of saturated fat, which is known to raise cholesterol. We should keep our cheese consumption in check, and that takes a while. That's all for today. Do you know any other foods that increase blood pressure? Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Other videos from our playlist are also available. See you next time!